Hey guys, Erector Jedi here with another housing tips and tricks video. Today we're going to be looking at the Eggbeater challenge. It's from the Webbed Wood housing FABkit, and it's a pretty simple challenge. I'd give it a difficulty rating of about 6 out of 10, only because it can actually be a little hard to control yourself and do what the challenge is asking you to do. So the first thing you're probably going to do when you walk in here is just want to DPS this big boss-looking mob in the center, Anachronodax. But that's actually how you're going to lose the challenge. The point of the challenge is to DPS these eggs as soon as they come up, before they hatch into spiderlings, and also the yellow ones you can just ignore because they're called tainted spider eggs. They're not going to give you credit for the challenge, and they are going to spawn ads when you kill them. So the whole thing about this challenge is basically just being calm and waiting for the actual red spider eggs to come up. You can see on my bar, just in case I do end up getting a few little ads, it can make it a little annoying just as they DPS you if you're trying to actually avoid killing her, which I'm doing here. So I just have some healing and damage reduction skills on my bar. Here I'm going to probably have to kill this yellow one. Nope, that was a good shot. So I just have some healing and damage reduction skills on my bar so that I can survive through even getting a bunch of small spider mobs without having to actually damage the boss. So this is all we're doing the whole time. You can see I'm just completely ignoring her. Just letting her do her little telegraphs. You can step out of them or you can stand in them. If you like to dance with spiders, that's fine too. The first time I did this, I forgot to put a pump spell on my bar. If you know anything about medics, we have actuators we have to fill up in order to do DPS, and I'd forgotten to actually put something on my bar, so I lost. Here are some of the spiders I got because I accidentally hit that yellow one. This is a pretty nice, calming challenge. Doesn't really take too long. I find it actually, I'm not sure what the spawning mechanism for these is, but I find, in addition to not getting credit for killing the spider eggs, if you kill the yellow ones, I find the red ones also spawn slower. I'm not sure if that's something that I'm just kind of making up, as I'm feeling frustrated with the challenge or whatever, but in any case, this is how I like to beat this challenge. Doesn't really have... It has actually one exciting reward. I actually had this in my plot for a while when I was going for a bit of a spookier theme, because I think it has a really cool look to it, and I really like these fab kits that have a lot of different elements on them. So now we can go ahead and kill what's her butt. Alright, lady. You just calm your roll. I don't have any damage skills on my bar. Let's see. Yeah, I basically just have to do this over and over again. So I was saying I had this on my house for a long time, and I just didn't really find that the challenge was particularly worth it for the rewards for me, but I think it looks darn cool. You know what, we don't actually have to... I may as well show you this too. We don't actually have to fight with her. She's going to reset when we get just a little bit of distance away, so we can just ignore her completely. There's no reason to even do that, really. So let's take a look at the rewards, just to give you a sense of what our Anachronodax is going to give you. So there's an altered spider web, and this is one of those ones that has kind of a small preview, so it's a little hard to see, but it's just a 2D sprite of a spider web. And I've actually seen this thing going for upwards of a plat on the auction house. That doesn't necessarily mean people are buying it, but I've seen it. So it must be pretty rare, like some of the other first slot housing challenge rewards. So here's some corrupted trees. We can get some renown, and we can get the Highborn collection. I'm actually going to go for this spider web because I've never gotten it before, and I might like to have one to access. Cool, that's it. I got the die collection. Whoopee. Hopefully I'll get something nice out of that. And we'll just take a 2-second tour around the fab kit here. You can see they put in the mossy climbing tree, which is one of my favorite decor items because they've done all the surfaces correctly, so you can climb up it really easily. So that's nice. So you can see spooky little graveyard / gothic themed fab kit for those of you who are into that kind of thing. Alright, and let's take a look at where you actually get this fab kit, because unlike a lot of the other ones I've done a video for, this is not one that you can purchase from a rep vendor. This is one that has to be won through a challenge or from the auction house. So let's see, it's in Wilderrun here in the upper northwest corner. Let's take a look at the map. This is right where it is, right where it starts. So it's if you're Dominion, you're going to want to fly from here to here, and then just run all the way over here. Let's see what it looks like. This is an issue that I have going on. Check another video to see what the heck this is, and maybe to help me solve it. But we're just going to keep restarting that. And now basically all you're doing is killing these strain pods, these eggs. There's going to be some red telegraphs that come out, and I'm going to have to avoid those. But other than that, you're just doing this. It's not a hard challenge. Obviously the hardest part of it is going to be the RNG of the challenge and actually getting the thing you want, which in this case would be the FABkit, if that is what you want. But you can see, I mean, you can really do that in about, what was that, 15 seconds, something like that? So we get a lot of things here. We're just going to look at them all real quick. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. Oh man, I wish I could wear that. Pfft, that's tight. Nah, I have that already. The fish collector, that's interesting. You can get this from another challenge. Can't remember which off the top of my head. I think it's a housing challenge, if I remember correctly. Let's see what this looks like. It's okay. But today we're definitely going to be going for the Large Spiderland kit. Come on, we got 10 times the chance of winning. It's probably still a very small chance. Let's do it. Go, game, go. No, no, no. Well, yes! Yay! Thank you, game. That was nice. Aw. Alright, actually, since I got this, why don't we just pop back to the housing plot. I will look at it there. Required level 41. And I'm not actually going to install it right now, but here's what it would look like. Oh, it's actually the Large Spiderland, so it's a 2x1. Not that there's a small Spiderland, but there we go. Yeah, so nothing special there. You already just obviously saw the real thing. But here's what it is. The cost is just that FABkit. And there we go. So obviously not too hard. Alright, hope you enjoyed it, guys.